Have we missed out any since last speech?
No, okay, that's enough for all the things.
FAQ. I prepared my FAQ first straightforward. Can anyone join? Any restriction? Anyone can join, anyone cannot join? No. But I want to make sure that, we want to make sure that number one, if you join as a referrer, please do use your personal email address. If you join as a corporate recruiter, not a referrer, a recruiter, then please use your work email address. Okay, this is what I want to share with you. As simple as that. Question number 2. What does it mean? What is the definition of a successful referral? What does it actually mean, successful? That means what? When they make an offer, when somebody accepts an offer, when somebody starts working, or what? Okay. A successful referral means when the candidate commences employment. This is our definition. You don't have to worry about the market's definition. This is our definition. Okay. This is what it works. How it works here on this website. It's when the candidate commences employment with the hiring company and remains employed for up to 3 months. I want to keep this flexible, up to 3 months at this moment. At this moment, we do not require our recruiters, to be so stringent and so rigid about this particular clause. At this moment, as soon as our recruiters, clients pay us, then we will pay out the referral fees. This is very straightforward. Once we receive, then within the same month we will pay out to you as a referral. Okay. But of course, if you refer your friend and your friend never shows up at work, I am sorry. Okay. But I'm sure my client will not pay this website because they never see the candidate. Okay. So you have to understand and let's be reasonable about whether whether you are successful or not in terms of making a placement. Okay. How can I monitor whether my referral is successful? I assume that the person you are referring is actually your friend or maybe you have some kind of relationship with you, not anyone on the street. Can I have the CV? And open my CV tomorrow, I'll represent you. It's not like that. Unless you have a relationship, you know this person, and you ask for the CV and this person evaluates whether it's reliable or reliable by putting you, a CV. How can I monitor? First of all, the referrer and the candidate, obviously they will communicate. I am sure the referral, you will be very anxious about referring somebody, very serious about after you refer a CV. Of course, you will keep track every week or talk to your friends whether you receive any call from any recruiters about this particular position. They might receive call from other recruiters, other positions, because in addition to handing you their CV, they also apply jobs elsewhere. So you are talking to your friend or following up with your friend on this particular position. Okay, you don't talk about other positions, which has got nothing to do with this website. Okay, because if you are doing that, then you won't get referral fee because these are not the positions that the website represents. You are following up with your candidate for the position advertised on this website. Okay, so you keep in touch with them during the process. Anyone call you for interview, first interview, second interview, offer negotiation, etc., until the end. We have an agreement. For every recruiter who advertise on this website, we have a signed agreement with them. I usually talk to the boss, the owner of the company, or at least a direct agreement. Okay. I cannot say to you 100% sure in front of you that we will collect fees every time. I even cannot confirm. How can you confirm? If you go out and run a business, how can you be so sure? Right? You deal with somebody and they can just close down. You buy whatever, beauty salon, prepaid tickets for 10 times, massage or whatever, after 3 times they close down. Right? But what we do, we have an agreement. So we can take legal action against that if something happens in the future. Okay, so we have agreement with them, and also these are companies with a registration, and a lot of them are multinational companies. Okay, so we don't have to worry about it at this moment. Okay, how many people can I refer? A lot of people will think this is a numbers game. The more people I refer, the more chances I have got. Okay, at this moment we recommend a maximum of 3 candidates per job. we do not set any limitation. You can keep on referring candidates, we still accept. We do not set any limitation on the technically to stop you from referring, after you reach a certain number of candidates on one particular position. But then again, we want you to focus on the high quality referral rather than just refer anybody on the street. Try your luck. Because in the future, we might implement a scoring system or ranking system on the referrals. Because as the referral base grows, obviously, we have to help our clients, the recruiters, to evaluate or to prioritize whose CV to see first. If I have 100, 200, or maybe 1,000 or 2,000 CVs being referred for one particular position, imagine 50 CV being referred for one particular position. Our clients obviously have to want to know whose CV to see first. And by having this ranking system in the future, we will be able to help our clients to streamline this particular process. Okay? So we want you to be focusing on quality and not quantity. Okay? When do I get paid? Okay. As I mentioned before, we will pay on a monthly basis immediately after we receive cleared payment from our clients. Okay. Any expense incurred will be absorbed on you. But obviously, I think in Malaysia there won't be any particular cost, unless we are transferred to another country or whatever. But the amount will be very small. Okay. So this is how it works, basically. Thank you.